Welcome back everyone, I'm the Humble Scotsman. We are back on Pokepath. Now this is going to be kind of a fun video and kind of like an update video as well. The fun video is a part. We're going to see how many bosses in this game we can defeat with Spinda. Now, we're on Route 1-1, so I'm going to go through. I've been testing all morning what bosses I could defeat, and you'd be surprised how many bosses we could defeat with just Spinda and a couple more Pokemon. But first of all, Route 1, Spinda team should be somewhere here. So yeah, this is our Spinda team. You will need a lot of the items. Let's just give you, what should we give you? We'll give you this. Let's think of it. You will need a lot of the items for the challenges, including the focus band is the main item you will need from, what is that? 3-4. Which, I think by now, I should have most of the guys up on the channel for most of the routes. But yeah, we're gonna go to the boss, and we're gonna do a few times while I yap about the updates. So, next wave. So as you can see, Spinda should be destroying Shaman. The focus band is definitely helping. Shaman's been destroyed. Let's auto it, and we'll talk about Spinda. Right, focus band. Each consecutive attack against the same target increases damage dealt by 5%. And since there's only one boss, you can imagine how that's gonna go. But yeah, this is kind of like a subscriber special as well. I recently hit 400 subscribers on the channel, which I'm very thank you for everyone that's supported. I'm glad to have been of help to help you defeat some of these challenges, and for the Pokepath content, it means a lot. I will be I will be slowing down on the Pokepath content, because over the last, I think, 20 or so days, I've made over 30 Pokepath videos, so I've covered most of the challenges on the channel, and I'm going to be focusing more on some other Pokemon games, and Slay the Spire I'm going to be concentrating on, because the new early access for that's coming out on March the 5th, I believe, or sometime in March. I will still be revisiting Pokepath, but if I has updates, I will revisit it and be doing the odd Pokepath video here and then. But I'll also be doing a lot of Pokemon fan games, which I did on the channel before. I mostly focus on Pokepath this last month, so I do hope you'll join me for some of those adventures, because they can be fun, relaxing, and you get to see me, well, relaxing sometimes I get annoyed, but yeah, as you can see, Shaman is absolutely getting destroyed, so let's move on to the next boss, shall we? Which is Celebi. Hopefully I've saved the team. Missing no. Did I run missing no in this? I was trying not to run missing no if I could. Yeah, we should be good here. Now some of these are RNG dependent, but most of the time I've done quite a lot of tests and tried to get as good as possible, so you can mostly defeat the boss every single time. You see Celebi get absolutely destroyed here. So if you are doing permadeath, you could maybe win these teams and be able to get a victory as well. So it's a bit of a fun and guide video on how to defeat the bosses. Now Celebi's actually been destroyed, so we are fed up seeing Celebi getting destroyed. So we are going to move over to Route 1-3, which was a little bit difficult because you had to keep making this thing lose its invisibility. So nope. Yes. Right. Let's see how this performs. So as you can see, absolutely destroyed. Now I'm going to turn this sound in even more because still got a little bit chat of it. But yeah, some of the challenges have been really tough, and I've spent multiple hours on some of them. But as long as they've helped, then that's great. Thanks for the feedback. But yeah, this is going to be a lot of thank yous, and I hope you do continue supporting me on this journey, because we've got a lot of Pokemon adventures to go. And I was actually quite happy. Well, I've been happy with the amount of support and everything. But I was having a lot of fun trying to work out how to do these, just a little stupid little challenge like how many things can we defeat with Spinda sort of thing. Please do not nerf Spinda. Spinda's great. Keep Spinda as is. And the muscle band, because I think there's going to be a parts in the future that's going to be parts and balancing some stuff. I think heart scale is probably getting balanced, which I guess makes sense because it is powerful. But I would like to see some a lot of buffs as well. I do feel some Pokemon are very underpowered and some enemies are a bit really annoying. Flygon, Aerodactyl, stuff like that. But yeah, you're basically in storage, so I'm going to stop yapping and we are going to go to Route 1-4, which I believe we can still beat the boss. 1, nope, nope, yes. Right, let's go, let's see how this does. Spinda's just absolutely crazy. On Totera is great. Some things I would like to see for Pokepath. I would like to see something similar to Totera for the water. I think that'd be pretty cool. Like you'd have Spinda on water. And for some water stuff like that. I do feel like water types do need a bit of a buff, especially with the two hardest maps in the game being very water based. What else do I feel? I don't know. Like I said, this is just gonna be me yapping on. Wow. You watch bosses get destroyed by Spinda, which is always nice. You want a load of slow and a lot of stuns just to keep it slowed down. The more you slow it down, can it be... Okay, not this one. You don't want stun, you just want slow for this one. Oh, you paralyzed Spinda. Oh, Spinda still got you. But yeah, I will be uploading some new content on the channel, maybe doing some other games. Bit of variety. Now, we're going to watch Zapdos get destroyed one more time. And I'm going to go to Route 2-1. But I warned about Route 2-1. It's very, very route dependent on what way Moltres will go. I was trying to work out how to do it from both sides, but unfortunately I was only able to do it from this side, but hopefully it goes that side just to show off how good it is if it does go that side. And of course it goes the side that I've not been able to beat really, so fantastic. Thanks Moltres for that. And you do it again. See these maps that they can go one side, it's so annoying. Stop going that way, you daft fire chicken. To be fair, we need to beat it. Wait. What's how much to get destroyed here? Oh no! It's very RNG dependent. Oh. Okay, so Moltres, you cannot be consistent with the Spinda strategy, unfortunately. Wait, did I have another team or just the only team? I swear it did work, so it absolutely got destroyed here if it gets all the stuns off. Yeah, there we go. We're just going to skip that. That's probably not consistent. I wouldn't recommend doing that in permadeath. This one, I couldn't beat it. I could not beat this one. Because Regirock reduces all incoming damage by 200. Spinda's damage does wrap up, but at the same time, it will not. It does not wrap up enough to be able to consistently beat this or beat this at all. But we'll just do a little example. But yeah, by the time it's, especially if it goes that way, you got more chance of it going this way. But it's slightly off. I might as well have defeated him. 15k health. Goes that way again. I wanted to go the other way. I've been giving you the soft sand though. 7,000, that's so annoying. You can maybe beat if you just like leave and just keep replaying it. I mean, you might get lucky with the crits and stuff like that. But this is definitely not the most consistent one. So after we get beat again, we are going to switch to the next map. Which I think has like an 85 to 95% chance of victory. At least 85. But this one, I spent a good while on. This one took a little bit to get right. So yeah, send that Groudon. Gets angry. Just keep blasting him, hope for the stuns and all that. And stack attack will finish off with one hit. When it gets down to that. So we do another little... I keep doing this. The amount of times I like did the boss, beat the boss, then put it on auto and just start playing. I don't know. Facial tapping so many times, but Groudon, you might be able to do this in permadeath if you have all these. Have I done this one in permadeath? So I'll probably say an 85 to 90% chance you'll be able to beat it. I still got... No, I've got the permadeath. I think I have unlocked nearly all the items except from... What am I looking at? Oh, I've still got to unlock 4 items. I think it's mostly permadeath and some draft choices. Yeah, dead. Look at that, Spinda's just absolutely wrecking house. I do feel like that's kind of glitched. I feel like it's supposed to count as grass terrain, but Spinda does not get the 200% boost when he gets angry in primals. But I still feel like his speed's reduced by 50% on the Torterra. You could maybe just run... Could you run it without Torterra? We're going to try once without the Torterra. I did that again. If there's one thing making over 30 Pokepath videos hard proven is I am human, I make a lot of mistakes. The amount of mistakes I make is they're not perfect. These guys have never been perfect, but there's a lot of them helping people and getting some inspiration. It's all good. The pain has all been worth it to record these videos. Yeah, bugger off the Torterra and just let Spinda get its feet in the sand for a bit. And you should be good. Yeah, that's a lot more consistent. Well, it's working anyway. But yeah, maybe for this one you want to just put Spinda on its little feeties. And you should be good. I do feel like it's kind of bugged out of the tower. And this map's maybe a little bit bugged out of the past sunlight, which it does not thingy, so... You'll be surprised about 2.4. Now, 2.4. You've got the hole, which we do not like. Does that save the team? Yes. So I've got 6 members. Because I seem to have good success with this. For a couple of tests, so we're going auto. And if you are doing permadeath hole, this might be the team to be able to beat it. So you're slowing it down. You're blasting it like hell with the Spinda. Just try to slow it down. It revives. Awesome. But Spinda is still destroying it. Yeah, just... Spinda and his little steed Torterra. It probably won't destroy it this time. It might. But yeah, I definitely feel like a Pokemon similar to Torterra for the water. Who could you have? You could have maybe like Wailord, for example. A big Pokemon you can put in the water and you can put like a Spinda on the Wailord, for example. You could use Lapis, but Lapis is still good with a stun. Just a Pokemon that can ride on the water. Like how you do the Torterra. Basically same ability, same like field grass Pokemon can be placed on top of it, like that field grass Pokemon can be placed on top of this Pokemon. It's a carry Pokemon reduces its recharge time by 50% and gains water bonuses, that sort of thing. So I feel like that could be a good addition for a couple more Pokemon ideas. I'm looking forward to when they add some more Pokemon. And some new routes. The only thing is balance is still a little bit of an issue. And I get it kind of want to keep the game balanced as well, but at the same time, some of these challenges have been a very, very RNG and just luck dependent. So I feel like some Pokemon could use a buff. Like I said, this is a bit of a subscriber special, a fun video, and a channel update, and probably my thoughts on the Pokepath in general, which is like a whole package rolled into one. But yeah, Ho's getting absolutely slaughtered here, which is absolutely fantastic. We'll watch her get slaughtered one more time. Then we'll move on to the next boss, which is Registeel, I believe. I still need to lock the item for this. So I'm probably going to do permadeath on this. Level cap I could maybe do. Just trying to think. I still need to unlock this. Permadeath I feel like you could do. I have got guides on this route on the channel. This one took a lot of time to make. But I feel like this is doable. To unlock the last item. What else? Wait. Now this one was pretty easy as well. So this team. You may think we just saw damage above 100%, but Spinda's doing so much. So much speed it just completely destroys the shield. So Registeel usually gets destroyed around here. Yep. Registeel's been destroyed. I am not going to auto it. I'm going to replay. And we're going to watch some more ones of Registeel getting absolutely melted by Spinda. I love how they made Spinda like really good in the game. Like just a fun character. I like fun. I've always been a big fan of fun and different strategies in games. Sometimes it's good to have things a little bit unbalanced for a little bit. For the sake of fun. Registeel has been absolutely destroyed. So you could probably do this on permadeath if you're having trouble with Registeel. We've claimed our items here. Yeah, Registeel's been destroyed, so. Now Regice, you may think, Regice, that's gonna be a little bit tricky. Regice is a tricky re-Regi. But this team. It's just unfortunate there is quite a lot of items you need to unlock. Like the muscle, like the main thing being the muscle band you have to unlock is difficult being locked behind Route 3, 4. But 3-4 is definitely not as bad as 2-4. I've got guides up on the channel. I've got a 8-slot guide and a 50% toughness guide. As always, a lot of the guides are RNG dependent. You may have to do a couple of runs before you're able to beat them. But I'd actually recommend, if there isn't too much micromanagement required in the challenge, is just leave the game on. Just leave it on like R, and just let the game play it. I mean, yesterday when I was doing this level 75 challenge for 3-4, I left the game on, had a good team, and I don't know how many tries it took me to get to the boss wave, but with that team I was able to get to the boss wave with just auto on 3-4 for level 75 challenge. So if things aren't whacking it for you and you'll be trying like a couple of times, just leave it auto. You might get lucky because sometimes it is just very RNG dependent. And sometimes it's better just to step away from this game and think, okay, I need a little bit of a break from the game. I keep getting beat by daft Aerodactyl or daft Flygons. And just let the game run in. It will also get you resources and you might get lucky, and when you go on next, you might get the boss wave. Or made progress towards whatever checkpoint you went to. But yeah, as you see, Regice gets destroyed. Regigigas, don't even bother. I was not able to beat Regigigas. So that's the end of that. Just use poison for a Gigas. This one I was happy about. I was happy that this one is actually quite easy. So this is a team. Yeah, so these are the challenges I've done. So let's see how this runs. You'll be surprised how effective this actually is. You could probably move to Terra here to be fair, but you could do it here. Actually, Terra would be better there. But yeah, Arcuro gets absolutely destroyed. Like, no chance. Yep, just mauled. Absolutely mauled. So let's turn this to auto for a bit. And we're going to go over... Oh, we're going to go over... So, with Spinda you can defeat 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, 1-4, 2-1. Say about maybe 50-50 chance of beating the boss. 2-2, maybe 5% chance. This might be the one just to leave it on. If you want to copy the exact team, just leave it on repeat and just step away from the computer for a bit. 2-3, I'd say 95% chance. 2-4, I'd actually say 100% chance. 195, I don't say 100% chance every time. I'd probably at least say 95% chance. 3-1, I might say 100% chance for that to be fair. 3-2, 98%. 3-3, 0%. Good luck if you want to try out Spinda. 3-4, I'd say maybe 90%. But yeah, I'm going to wrap up the video, and I'd just like to say, again, a big thank you for the Pokepath support. I do hope, stick around, support the channel, and keep enjoying the videos. I hope they keep helping you, and join me on some of my other adventures with Slay the Spire and other Pokemon games. But yeah, big thank you for the 400 subs. More content coming soon. And yeah, take care of yourselves. And hope you enjoyed this fun little video slash update slash subscriber special slash Pokepath review, I guess. Well, Pokepath review and Pokepath suggestions and changes and... Anyway, I've yapped on enough. Big thank you again to everyone, and I will hopefully see you in some other videos. Until then, take care, and hey, please don't nerf Spinda. Keep Spinda just an absolute dream to use.